The legacy of French oak. In France, the story of wine and spirit is not only written in vineyard and cellar, but also in forest. For centuries, oak has been the silent partner of winemakers and distillers, shaping flavor, texture, and longevity. The most prestigious forests, Tronçais, Allier, Nevers, Vosges, and Limousin, are not merely landscapes of trees, but sanctuaries of tradition. Each forest yields oak with its own grain, its own voice, its own way of guiding wine and spirit toward greatness. The forests and their voices. Tronçais is the crown jewel of French oak, a forest planted under the Minister Colbert in the 17th century to supply timber for the navy. Today, its legacy is not ships, but barrels. The oak here grows slowly, yielding exceptionally fine grain wood. This tight grain allows for gentle oxygenation, imparting subtlety, elegance, and refined tannins to wine. Barrels from Tronçais are prized by Bordeaux and Burgundy alike, shaping wines that age with patience and grace. Tronçais is the forest of whispers, crafting barrels that refine rather than dominate, a silent partner in the pursuit of longevity. Neighbor to Tronçais, the Allier forest produces oak of similar prestige, known for its tight grain and delicate influence. The wood lends finesse, silkiness, and aromatic complexity, often carrying notes of spice, toast, and vanilla into wine. Allier oak is favored by winemakers seeking elegance, especially for Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, where subtlety is paramount. Its barrels are instruments of precision, guiding wine gently without overwhelming fruit or terroir. Allier is the forest of grace, shaping wines with quiet refinement, a soft hand that elevates without imposing. From the heart of central France, Nevers oak offers a medium grain, a balance between structure and subtlety. It brings firmness and gentle spice, supporting wines with backbone while allowing fruit to shine. Nevers oak is often chosen for reds that require structure but not dominance. Cabernet Franc, Merlot, and blends that benefit from equilibrium. Its barrels are steady, reliable, a craftsman's tool for harmony. Nevers is the forest of balance, a voice that steadies wine, guiding it toward poise and proportion. From the northeastern mountains, the Vosges forest yields oak with wider grain, imparting boldness and richness. Its barrels give pronounced spice, toast, and intensity, perfect for powerful reds such as Syrah, Cabernet Sauvignon, and robust blends. Vosges oak accelerates oxygenation, encouraging wines to open and expand, amplifying character and depth. It is the forest of drama, a voice that does not whisper but declares, shaping wines that demand attention. Vosges is the forest of intensity, its barrels instruments of strength and resonance. Unlike the others, Limousin oak is most famous not in wine, but in spirits, especially cognac. Its coarse grain allows greater oxygenation, imparting robust tannins and pronounced vanilla. Cognac aged in Limousin barrels develops warmth, opulence, and complexity, flavors of spice, nuts, and caramel layered over fruit. The forest's influence is generous, expansive, shaping eau de vie with richness that endures decades. Limousin is the forest of generosity, a voice that fills the glass with warmth, crafting spirits that embody abundance and tradition. Laws and classifications of French oak. In France, oak is governed with the same reverence as wine. Just as the AOC system protects appellations, strict regulations safeguard the provenance of barrels. By law and charter, any barrel labeled as French oak must be sourced entirely from French forests, with the majority of wood, often 70% or more, coming from the named regions, Tronçais, Allier, Nevers, Vosges, or Limousin. This ensures that the prestige of French oak is not diluted, that the forest's identity remains intact in every stave. The classifications go deeper still. Only 2 species are permitted, Quercus petrea, sessile oak, and Quercus robur, pedunculate oak. Sessile oak, with its fine grain, is prized for slow oxygenation and subtle tannins, perfect for wines of elegance. Pedunculate oak, with its coarser grain, is more robust, often chosen for spirits like cognac, where strength and generosity are desired. Grain tightness itself is classified, fine, medium, or wide, because it determines how gently or forcefully the barrel will shape wine. These laws are not mere bureaucracy, they are guardians of tradition. They ensure that when a winemaker selects Tronçais for whispers of refinement or Limousin for cognac's opulence, the barrel truly reflects that forest's voice. In France, oak is treated as terroir, its origin protected by law, its classification codified with precision. Just as vineyard soil defines wine, forest grain defines barrel. Together, they form a system where authenticity is preserved and where every sip carries not only the taste of grape and land, but the silent authority of the forest. These forests are more than landscapes. They are terroirs of oak, each with its own grain, its own rhythm, its own way of shaping wine and spirit. Tronçais whispers elegance, Allier refines with grace, Nevers steadies with balance, Vosges amplifies with intensity, and Limousin enriches with generosity. Together they form the hidden architecture of French barrels, silent yet profound, shaping flavor as surely as vineyard or distillery. To taste a wine or spirit aged in French oak is to taste the forest itself, its patience, its grain, its centuries of growth distilled into every sip.